championship once. I love you, kiddo. So it's my true honor to represent you in the High School Student of the Month for February, Miss Yahaira Comunero.
It's a little hard not to cry about that. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate all the recipients present today. It is days like these that we are reminded of the reasons why we choose to invest all our efforts and time into our academics. I do not only feel extremely blessed to be part of a group of admirable students, but also proud of knowing that Laredo's future is in the hands of dedicated and ambitious individuals. It is fair to say that the support we are given by other remarkable people has encouraged us to keep striving for more. It is why at this moment I would like to thank the Border Patrol Committee for awarding me with the Youth of the Month recognition and giving me the opportunity to show my gratitude. Thank you to my counselors, Ms. Gonzalez and Mrs. Jackson, for welcoming me into their office, whether it's to rant, cry, or get advice. Thank you for your guidance and support. I would also like to thank my basketball coach, Coach K, for taking me under her wing freshman year and seeing what I could not see in myself at the time, potential. You have always encouraged me to believe in myself and have always picked my head up when all I thought about doing was dropping it. Thank you for steering me in the right path with a little bit of yelling and sprinting. We're alive. But above all, thank you for giving me a home away from home. Last but certainly not least, I would want to thank my #1 supporters. Mamá y papá son las personas que más valoro en este mundo. No estaría aquí si no fuera por sus sacrificios, su apoyo y su amor. Son las personas que siempre me han puesto adelante de todo y las personas que han sacrificado todo para asegurarse de que nunca me faltara nada. Gracias por ser la luz que alumbra mis días y me da la fortaleza para ser la mejor versión de mí que puedo ser. Gracias a ustedes, mis sueños no serán una realidad serán una realidad en vez de deseos. Once again, congratulations to this month's notable students, and thank you for everyone for this special moment.
Thank you. From Alexander High School, Ms. Elvira Gaona.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Elvira Gaona. I'm the Magnet Dean at Alexander High School, and welcome. Border Patrol, thank you very much for having this ceremony this morning and honoring all our students from Laredo. Bienvenidos a todos. Soy Elvira Gaona, soy la Magnet Dean de Alexander High School. Bienvenidos por estar con nosotros hoy por la mañana celebrando los honores de todos estos alumnos de la ciudad de Laredo. Well, good morning, everyone. I wrote a very short letter. Marina came to my office one day and asked me, would you nominate me? I said, sure, I would be glad to. This morning, I want to talk from the heart. I want you to get to know the real Marina. I got to know Marina as a freshman. She was one of our students in many different sports, right? She played volleyball, she played basketball, she played soccer, and I'm missing one more, track, right, as a freshman. So besides playing all these sports, I would also see Marina at baseball games, at football games, on the sidelines. I'm like, what is she doing? What is this young lady doing? Then little by little, I start learning who her parents are. Delia Saldivar, Coach Saldivar, Mario Saldivar. Coach Saldivar works at our school as an athletic trainer. And I would see her then, I'm like, wow, I'm trying to figure this out. Is Marina there trying to just, she's there with her dad, maybe waiting for after school for the game to finish so they can get transportation back home. And it's like, no, before I knew it, I started asking, well, what's going on? Why do I see you on the sidelines? Well, I'm a student athletic trainer in training. Ah, great, this is as a freshman. So how many students are there as student athletic trainers? Well, we have, what, 4 or 5 in our group as a freshman. As time progresses as a sophomore, She joins volleyball, she joins basketball, soccer and track, runs the 400 in track, right? And she's now on the JV team. And she continues to do baseball, boys basketball, boys football. And I'm like, wow, this girl goes from all sports, academics, and then night games as well. Tough. As a junior, I get to see her travel. I get to see her play on Sundays, Saturdays and Sundays at the boys club, at San Agustin Gym, and it continues. Now it goes Saturdays and Sundays, and now she's cutting it down. She cut it down to volleyball, basketball, and soccer, right? Then she makes varsity, right, as a junior, and then as a senior, she curtailed down her sports to two, basketball and soccer. But now she's a student athletic trainer, and she is in charge of what, about 16 students? She's one of 16 students, so the program of athletic trainer has grown, much to the fact that I asked her, so why did you do this? Why do you have an interest? Well, of course, she's been watching Dad doing it and sparked an interest when she was in the 5th grade. Now she's a senior and asked her, so why did you do it for all these 4 years? And she says, well, there's 2 things. One is that she has gratitude and she gets a piece of herself in helping students that are injured. When students are injured, and all of us as human beings, when we get injured, we get hurt, it hurts, right? Nobody can describe pain, right? Only the person that feels it. So she says, I find joy in helping students and athletes that are injured. And then second of all, and bringing them back to health 100% so they can, they can walk, they can stretch, they can continue doing what they like to do, and that's playing sports. In addition, she likes to help students build up their skill level to where they can fulfill their complete potential as an athlete, right? So with all that, enough with the sports. In addition to sports, we've talked many, many different times throughout the semesters. What do you think, Ms. Yana? What do you think I should take? Pre-AP classes all the way, AP classes, and then to top it off, college classes at the same time. Always making the highest marks in the classroom. Being ranked now, you're up to number 35? 35 out of almost 670 students. Great accolade. She's participated in many different activities, over 1,000 hours in community service hours. She loves helping the elderly, making sure that the elderly have meals to eat. She loves doing the, what is it called, food drives. She loves working at the food bank on Saturdays and Sundays and helping out the needy of Laredo, the elderly population. So in addition to all this, she loves to read novels. On her spare time, she likes to run. She likes to lift weights. She likes to read novels, love stories. Also, she shares with me, she's a tree hugger, and I said, okay, there's a little generation gap here. Help me, because when students ask me, well, I don't know this. Oh, very easy, just Google it. But now I got a taste of my own medicine. She's telling me, Ms. Garna, a tree lover means that I'm a recyclist. She loves to take care of the environment. She loves to recycle. So students look up to her, and she does that. She's even a part of the recycling club at school. And so she likes to take care of the environment. And then as a child of 3, she's a child of 5, she's the number 3 in your family. Her first sister has gone to college. Her second brother, Bibi, he's now at UT. And we just got notice, right? She just got notice. She's been accepted to UT. Yay, go Horns, class of 87. She plans to obtain a master's degree in exercise science and plan to become a fitness trainer, open up a gym, return back to Laredo, open up a gym with her father, and make a business out of it, right? With that and everything else, I hope I didn't forget anything. She has a big passion for learning and being an athlete. And for that, I admire you. Congratulations. Love you.
Sorry if I tear up at the end. I get a little bit emotional when it comes to thank yous. Good morning, everyone. My name is Marina Sandiva, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful morning this far. Congratulations to all the recipients for receiving the Youth of the Month. I want to start by expressing my gratitude for receiving this award. I want to thank the Laredo Border Patrol sector and all its partners for recognizing me and my efforts to be worthy for February's Youth of the Month. I am beyond blessed and honored to be standing here today representing Alexander High School. So thank you for recognizing me. Secondly, I want to give a tremendous thank you to Ms. Gaona for being a part of my high school adventures. In the past 4 years, this incredible woman has helped me reach my academic goals by always pushing me to do my best in the classroom and staying on top of my future. Since freshman year, she opened up the doors for me, and she became someone not only to guide me in school, but to guide me in life. Throughout the years, you opened your arms to me during the tough times, and I am forever grateful for you for showing me your kindness. And last but not least, I want to thank my beautiful family. Although not all of you may be here present with me today, I want to thank you for being my greatest fans in life. I don't know how, and I don't think I'll ever be able to thank you for everything that you've done for me since I was little. I'm sorry. Thank you for allowing me to grow and to explore my interests, for supporting my dreams, and for driving me back and forth from across town, from games to events, to church, to everywhere. Just thank you for always being my support system from the beginning. Thank you for never failing to love me every day, even when I failed you as a daughter. I would not be half the young woman I am today without any of you. And I hope to continue to make you proud with moments like this. So thank you for every day providing me your love and your efforts, and for always giving me everything that I need to be successful in life, not just on the field, but in school. And for just thank you. I don't know what more to say, but thank you. Just thank you. That's all. Sorry.
Thank you. From Lyndon B. Johnson High School, Mr. Enrique Romero.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank the Border Patrol for this wonderful occasion and the opportunity to speak to the success of our students. As an educator, it's not often that I get to talk to the success of our students in LBJ. In LBJ, it's filled with very smart and high-achieving students. But I am especially thankful and privileged to talk about Carla on this occasion, because what sets Carla apart from many of these students is her drive and dedication to her education. I've had the added privilege to have Carla for 3 years as her teacher in different classes. And I've seen her grow. I've seen her make mistakes. And I've seen her learn from those mistakes, which is a beautiful thing as an educator, to see how she has learned from those mistakes, and out of that has come a more beautiful person, someone that has learned to humbly accept advice and take interest in others. Carla is extremely dedicated to the success not only of herself, but of her senior class, of her fellow students, and her friends. And I've seen it. I've seen it how she gets involved and tries to get them involved as well. Carla's character and virtues and interest in helping others is an incredible reflection of the education she's received at home. A los padres de Carla les quiero agradecer mucho porque el carácter y las bellas cualidades que Carla ha podido mostrar en esos 3 años es un reflejo de su primera educación que ella recibió en casa. So it is for me a great privilege and a great honor to recognize Carla as this month's Student of the Month for LBJ.
Good morning. I am Carla Andrade and I attend Lyndon B. Johnson High School. I want to say that I am honored and grateful for being selected to be Youth of the Month. I thank my teachers, especially Mr. Romero, and my counselors for always helping me out academically and helping me improve as an individual. Especialmente quiero agradecerle a mis padres porque siempre han estado ahí para mí y nunca me ha faltado nada financieramente o emocionalmente. Y siempre me han inculcado para que me siga quedando en la escuela. I thank my best friend for always being there for me as well and for accompanying me today in this ceremony. Last but not least, I want to thank the Border Patrols for making this happen. As I said earlier, I am honored and grateful for being selected to be Youth of the Month, and congratulations to the rest of the recipients. Thank you.
Thank you. For Martin High School, Mr. Medina.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today, I'm here to recognize one of Martin High's shining stars, Ms. Mia Gomez-Reyes. I would like to thank the U.S. Border Patrol for selecting her as one of the candidates for Youth of the Month. I first met Mia her freshman year when she came into my room interested in joining my prose and poetry team. I saw an eager young woman ready to take on anything that was thrown her way. Mia was a bubbly young freshman and had no problems competing against the best. She wowed judges, coaches, and competitors at all UIL invitational meets that we had that season. Her first time competing at the UIL district meet, you could see the fire in her eyes, and I knew she was going to be unstoppable. She came in second place, beating out seasoned veterans and seniors whose dreams of going to regionals had just been crushed by a sassy young freshman from Martin High named Mia Gomez. This past year, I had the pleasure of having Mia in my AP English Literature and Composition class. It is through this position at Martin High School that I've had the honor and challenge of educating the future leaders of tomorrow. Mia Gomez is one of those young women that personifies great intellect and the apparent enthusiasm to continuously actively participate in the world of learning. Time after time, Mia has demonstrated her leadership qualities, dependability, honesty, and self-reliance in initiating, undertaking, and executing the many responsibilities placed on herself by her teachers, peers, and above all, her parents. She allows her commitment, dedication, knowledge, leadership, compassion, and perseverance to guide her in stimulating new learning on a daily basis. As one of my top students, Mia has set the standard for many of her peers, especially young women. She has impressed me with her intelligence and her extreme dedication to excel in all that she initiates. Mia has membership in many distinguished organizations, such as the Robert E. Lee Chapter, National Honor Society. She serves as captain of the prose and poetry team and has helped her teammates prepare themselves for competing at a much higher level than they were accustomed to. Ms. Gomez is also part of the UIL Mock Congress team and recently competed at the regional finals and advanced to the state finals in January, where she competed at the University of Texas at Austin. Her dedication to her schoolwork and her UIL events ceases to amaze me. Mia is one of the high scholars in her class. She is a student at the Vidal Intervenio School of Communications and Fine Arts, and where she studies dance, one of her true passions. At Martin High, she is involved in the award-winning one-act play, where she has advanced several times to the district and by-district level, where she has won all-star cast 3 times. She serves as president of the One Act Club. Not only is she involved in theater at school, but she proudly volunteers her time or is playing a role in one of the Laredo Theater International Guild's productions. Mia has been accepted to 8 schools who are vying for her acceptance, but is proud to announce that she will be committing to the University of Texas at Austin, where she will be pursuing a Bachelor's of Arts in Theater and Dance, specializing in performance process. Being selected into this prestigious program is quite difficult. Only 40 students are selected per year from across the nation, and she was one of them. I'm so honored to have nominated such an amazing individual who I know is going to do great things. I am sad to see her go, but excited to see what's to come. I present to you Martin High School's representative for Youth of the Month, Ms. Mia Gomez-Reyes.
Good morning, family, friends, faculty, and fellow recipients. My name is Mia Gomez-Reyes, and I am a student at Raymond and Peter San Martin High School and the Vidal and Trevino School of Communications and Fine Arts. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Laredo chapter of Border Patrol for sponsoring this event and award, and Early College High School and TAMU for hosting us today on their campus. It is an honor to be recognized as one of the top students in the city, but I could not have gotten here on my own, and especially not quickly. I would like to thank the people that helped me get to this point and become the young woman I am today. I would like to thank my mother, Mami, for your love and for your constant push to do all I can the best I can. Siempre voy a ser tu amiguita. I would also like to thank everyone at Martin and BMT who allowed me to thrive not only as a student, but as an artist. Mr. Pro, thank you for being our tireless Tiger leader. You're the best, and I'm really happy that you were one of the ones who I got to tell I got to you too. Dr. V, although you're not here, I admire you for everything you do and for pushing for BMT to always be number one. I would also like to thank Mr. Mireles, Ms. Cristina Segura, Ms. Alicia Cruz Vidari for being the administrators and teachers that have supported me throughout my years. I would also like to thank my counselors, Mrs. Ana Lara Guajardo and Ms. Silvia Lara, for being supportive and for pushing me to do all I can and enduring my constant visits to the counselor's office. Ms. Lorena Rodriguez, Mr. Vernon Carroll, and Mr. Daniel Castillo for being my true artistry masters and teaching me everything there is to know about theater and dance. And of course, Mr. Carl Medina, my nominating teacher. Thank you for letting your classroom be my home before anything else. Thank you for the maruchans and for the books and for the binders and for the highlighters and for all of the advice you've given me. You are truly one of the best teachers I've ever had. I'm grateful to have had the guidance of these administrators and teachers who truly believe there is nowhere for me to go but up. I am who I am because of them, so this award is for you, not just for me, because it is shared with you. Also, I would like to thank my dad for being my #1 supporter, my biggest fan, and my best friend. I miss you every day, and there is not a day that goes by that I don't think of you. Sorry. To close out, I would like to share a lesson I've learned. In life, you can face constant struggle, constant barricade, constant pain. But a support system and a faith in yourself will help you conquer anything that gets in your way. I've come to terms with that these past 4 years. As my favorite poet, Sarah Kay, says, no matter the wreckage. Thank you.
From San Agustin High School, Ms. Cynthia Sanchez.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Valeria was nominated by Ms. Cindy Castillo, who couldn't be here today. So as a counselor, I have the privilege of introducing Valeria to you. So first I'd like to thank the principal and Ms. Cindy Dominguez from Garcia Early College High School for hosting the event, and the Border Patrol. Year after year, you continue doing these wonderful programs. The Bible states in Luke 12:48, from everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded. And from the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked. Valeria has been given much. She's been given intelligence, patience, kindness, empathy, wisdom, perseverance, and punctuality. To give you a small example, Valeria tutored a student from the elementary school who was struggling in his classes. She worked with him right outside my office so I could hear everything that's going on. She was patient with him, yet insistent that he stay on track. She would encourage him and give examples at a level that he could understand. If there was time left over, she would have him review concepts or get ahead a little bit. She was a natural teacher and a wonderful mentor. Valeria, you are respected by everyone at our school. Mr. Scopel, your math teacher, told me that you try to finish your assignments early and you hurry, but she still gets 100. And so she could help those people that are struggling. Ms. Garcia, your religion teacher, told me you're responsible, you're hardworking, and you're well-mannered. And Ms. Miller told me that you're consistent in everything you do, timely, accurate, you share with everyone, And you even created an AP page so everyone could keep up with the deadline. Ms. Gutierrez told me that you're a good writer. She's right over here. A good speaker. And you're always willing to help others, and you're deeply spiritual. Ms. Gentry, our principal, said you're a forever knight, which means you've been in our St. Aug family since you were 4, and that you truly epitomize Catholic school values, and that our school was founded on 9 years ago. Valeria is truly an example of servant leadership in a humble, quiet, unassuming way. Valeria, we're truly blessed that you're part of our St. Aug family.
Good morning, Border Patrol representatives, parents, teachers, and other month recipients. I would like to start off by saying thank you to the Border Patrol for creating an event in which my talents and the talents of all these other amazing students are showcased. I would also like to thank the Hector J. Garcia Early College High School for hosting this event. And of course, I would like to congratulate all the Youth of the Month recipients, as I'm sure you have all worked extremely hard to get here. In my case, it has been through the efforts of so many other people that I'm able to be here today. The teachers at my school have all had a tremendous impact on me, and their wise words are something that I will carry for the rest of my life. One teacher in specific would be my freshman year English teacher and my now counselor, Ms. Sanchez. During my freshman year, I had the pleasure to have Ms. Sanchez as my English teacher. I had Ms. Sanchez my first period, and every single day, she would greet me with the biggest smile on her face and her trademark statement of, "Good morning, sweetheart." Even on Mondays, and I'm sure if you ask anyone else to be that happy on Mondays, it would be virtually impossible. Ms. Sanchez is always happy, and even now that she is a counselor and her days are filled with phone calls, long meetings, and deadlines that need to be met, she still manages to keep that smile on her face. Ms. Sanchez truly is the embodiment of Superwoman. Every day you can find her running around and talking to all the seniors to make sure we've all done our scholarships and done our applications. Ms. Sanchez, you have helped me so much in the 4 years of high school. Your positive attitude is what we seniors in St. Augustine look forward to every single day. Lastly, but not least, I would like to thank my parents. Because no matter how difficult it got, you were always right behind me, pushing me. You told me to keep moving forward, that it would all get better. You taught me that nothing in this world is going to get handed to me, and if I want something to get done, I have to go out and do it myself. It was your overwhelming love, occasional lectures, and constant encouragement that brought me here today. You have been a shoulder to cry on, a rock to lean against, and a great listener my entire life. It is because of you that I am what I am today. Thank you for everything you have done for me and for being my biggest role models. The love that I have for you is incomprehensible. And congratulations, yet again, to all the Youth of the Month recipients. Thank you.
Thank you. And now from Staggs Academy, Dr. Charlene Summers.
Thank you for asking me to come here today to help these students celebrate their accomplishments, and congratulations to all of you wonderful students. That's fantastic. I'm incredibly honored to have a chance to talk about Fabian, fantastic student. I met Fabian when he was a junior in high school, but he was taking my college sophomore level writing class. He was an absolute pleasure to have in class and to work with outside of the classroom as well. He has a great attitude and motivates those around him, while also motivating himself to be the best that he can be. His dedication to his education is admirable and is a quality I wish I saw in more students. He is constantly learning, not only so he can maintain his high GPA, but also because he wants to know more. He seeks to find answers to questions that many students simply do not find important. He finds them important because he takes his education seriously and gets everything out of it that he can. In addition to his perfect attendance and a wealth of involvement in his school, Fabian excels in everything he sets his mind to, including earning high grades throughout my course. He is assiduous with himself and others in class. He keeps his classmates on task and motivated when working in small groups, and on larger group research projects while also being cordial and friendly to those around him. It is my honor to introduce to you Javier Alonso.
I speak today to honor and commemorate the people who have been influential in my decisions and who have pushed me to accomplish all that I have and have yet to do. Everything up to this point has been thanks to them. I'd first like to thank the Border Patrol and Early College High School for hosting this meaningful event. It's truly a privilege to be here today. To Dr. Uribe, I thank you for your unwavering dedication to the students and for constantly pushing us to strive for better. Ms. Saldana, thank you for offering us your guidance and support during moments of difficulty. But most importantly, thank you for keeping up with us when it came to college applications, scholarships, and all that other fun stuff. You were there with us and for us throughout the whole process. Anna, I thank you for your jovial personality. Your enthusiastic good mornings are always a great way to start the day, and getting to know you and working with you in student council has been a blast. Attending a school of only 100 students has allowed me to form close and memorable bonds with these wonderful people. Dr. Summers, thank you for being such an amazing professor. The love you put into teaching and wanting to see your students grow is truly admirable. It's not so often students are lucky enough to come across professors such as you. My friends, thank you for being the coolest people alive. Each of you embody the characteristics I love or hope to have. And lastly, my mom and dad, I'd like to thank you for being the most influential people in my life. You have taught me what it means to be hardworking, dedicated, responsible, or in simpler terms, you have taught me all the things I love about myself. Your unconditional support and constant push for success is the main reason why I continue to strive for the best. I could offer you the world, but it still couldn't represent the gratitude I have for having such esteemed parents. Thank you all so very much. I only hope I can continue making you proud.
Thank you. And now from United High School, Ms. Elizabeth Velasquez.
Good morning, everybody. Last week I had to make a speech for scholarships for communities and schools, and I had my phone reading my speech, and I got a phone call in the middle of the speech. So technology is great until it actually works. So this time, I'll do it paper. Good morning. Again, my name is Elizabeth Velasquez, and I am Gibby's English teacher at United High School. Before I begin, though, I'd like to thank the Border Patrol, the Customs and Border Patrol, for all of your dedication and hard work through all the difficulties and furloughs that you guys have to go through, and for never losing sight of what really matters, and truly do your work from the inside out. So thank you for honoring our students, because it's an exemplification of your commitment and what our community values most. So I'm very proud to introduce my student, Gilberto Laredo Jr. We call him Gibby. He will remain and is one of my most memorable students. When he walked into my classroom, he was warm and respectful and polite and very reserved. And then I saw all of his peers kind of like gravitating to him, and I realized he was very popular. He was even nominated Homecoming King, but it didn't take long to see how magnetic and charged he really was. He used his popularity as a platform to do the right thing, like when he was the voice and face for March for Our Lives at United, or like when he promoted total inclusion for our artistic students and our special education students, or like when he led his class as president for 2 years. He has all the strengths of the Generation Zers. He is culturally aware, he is pragmatic, he's industrious, and he works for a cause. Whereas many students are vying for grades and top spots, so does Gibby, except he also helps others rise around him. With that, and in the pure genuineness of who he is, the success multiplies. And not only does it multiply in numbers, but it multiplies in the impact that he has. And so his grades are strong and competitive like most students and seniors, but Gibby's ace is his idealism for activism. So with the help of his supportive mother and father and family, and the perfect balance of compassion and moxie, Gibby's etching his path. And so the Border Patrol has done an incredible job in acknowledging the students that bring value to our community. And so with no further ado, I proudly introduce Gibby Laredo.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
I am honored to be here today and humbled in the presence of so many outstanding individuals. I would like to start off by thanking Hector J. Early College for hosting this ceremony, as well as the Laredo Border Patrol sector for going above and beyond and taking extreme measures in celebrating student success. It brings me great pride and joy being named Youth of the Month from my school. Not only is it a prestigious award, it is a symbol of hard work, commitment, and success. Excuse me, I have a runny nose. We have all overcome obstacles and setbacks life has thrown our way, which only make moments like this more cherishable. I would like to start off by thanking my school, United High, for its tremendous amount of assistance throughout my years and making each of them memorable. Its friendly and resourceful environment has allowed me to thrive from academics to extracurriculars. I would like to thank my student activity coordinator, Ms. Patricia Martinez, for always keeping me prepared and sharp on the dot. To my professor, Ms. Velasquez, thank you for nominating me, helping me grow as a writer, and teaching me the importance of time management. To my student council sponsor, who unfortunately could not be here today, thank you for helping me find the positives in life. To my amazing counselor, Ms. Trevino, thank you for your countless support and all the times I ran into your office asking for guidance and help. To my amazing friends who have always stood by my side, and mostly to my beloved family. From your endless support to your patience and compassion, thank you for all the laughs, memories, and love, which is by far the greatest gift one can receive. I am extremely blessed and grateful to have each and every one of you in my life, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Before I go, I would like to give you all one quote I choose to live by. I see many of you are, I see all of you sharply dressed tonight, but I'd like to remind you all that the best thing you can wear is a smile. A smile is the universal language and brings great compassion and sometimes speaks louder than words. You can always change the world with your smile, but never let the world change yours. With that being said, I'd like to thank my wonderful mother, love you, Mom, for being my #1 fan and always smiling. Thank you.
Thank you. And now from United South High School, Ms. Lucero Mendez.
Buenos días y gracias a todas las organizaciones que hacen este evento posible. Mi primer encuentro, mi nombre es Lucero Méndez Pérez, soy de la Escuela United South High School. Decidí empezar the speech for today en español para que me gustaría que los papás de Brian y todas las demás personas aquí entiendan lo que tengo que decir yo de Brian. Mi primer encuentro con Brian fue en la primavera del año pasado cuando él entró en mi clase de Dual Enrollment English 1301. Desde el principio me di cuenta de su dedicación y madurez que él siempre ha demostrado. Pero más importante es la compasión que él demuestra hacia las demás personas, los demás estudiantes, los maestros, siempre bien cortés, siempre atento a las necesidades que los demás tienen. Creo que necesitamos más gente como él. Por ejemplo, en las veces que él se ha confrontado con decisiones dificultosas, nunca se le ha olvidado sonreír. Tal vez él no se dé cuenta, pero los demás estudiantes siempre gravitan hacia él y buscan la guía de él. Finalmente, estoy muy orgullosa de estar aquí y sé también que sus padres están muy orgullosos de él. Thank you everyone today for making this event possible each month. I met Brian the spring of last year in the dual enrollment class. Since the beginning, he has always amazed me with how focused, dedicated, and overall mature young man he really is. Besides participating in many different academic organizations, extracurricular activities, I have always seen and admired this great passion in him and how he's always striving to make the right choice. I do feel that we need more people like him. Even when confronted with a difficult choice, you never forget to smile. And you know he's very shy today. He might not be aware of it, but other students tend to gravitate towards him, and they always take his guidance. I'm happy to be here today to tell you, Brian, I have witnessed your growth as a student, as a person, and I'm really proud of you. So without further ado, here's Brian.
Good morning. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Border Patrol for making this possible and congratulate all of the other recipients. Buenos días. Es un honor haber sido nominado para ser el estudiante del mes y representar el egresado. Le quiero dar las gracias al Border Patrol por organizar este evento y a mi consejero, Mr. Castro, por estar presente durante todos estos años dándome las mejores opciones para mi futuro. También le quiero dar las gracias a una de mis mejores maestras que yo he tenido. Por último, le quiero dar las gracias a mis padres y a mi abuelita por impulsarme todos los días para ser la mejor versión de mí mismo. Padres, les agradezco todo lo que han hecho por mí. A pesar de todos mis errores, a pesar de todos mis fracasos, ustedes nunca han dejado de creer en mí. Yo sé que a pesar de ser más tres, nosotros seguimos juntos y seguimos peleando por una mejor vida. Yo sé que he estado duro para nuestra familia estos años pasados, pero les aseguro que las cosas van a cambiar para bien. Gracias por enseñarme la importancia de la disciplina y de la humildad. Les agradezco todo lo que han hecho por mí y les agradezco todo lo que han hecho por mí, porque por ustedes yo no estoy aquí. También le agradezco a Dios por darme la oportunidad de representar no nomás a United South, pero a la familia Mixuni. La verdad, es un honor estar con ustedes aquí y compartir este logro con ustedes y con los padres, y más importante, con el futuro de Laredo. Gracias.
And last but not least, Hector J. Garcia Early College High School, Lori Moreno.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to say thank you to the Border Patrol for having these award ceremonies and honoring our distinguished youth, and also congratulations to all of the recipients who are receiving this honor today. For Lucy, she is one of those students that has truly wowed me. I know that as educators, we tend to say that, like, wow, this student wowed me. But I have a story to share about Lucy. Don't worry, I asked her first if I could say it, and she said yes. She gave me permission. I have known Lucy since she was a freshman, and she was in my sophomore chemistry class. At my campus, the sophomores are the ones that take chemistry. They don't take it as a freshman. It was the second week of school, well into the second week of school, and I get a phone call from the registrar saying she's going to start my class. And my first thought was, oh no, we've already done so many assignments, we've already done so many quizzes. And I said, it's good, I'll work with her, she'll catch up, she won't fall behind. So I remember I said, okay, Lucy, this is everything we've done. You have the weekend to bring it back to me. Nope, she gave it to me the next day. Took all the quizzes, got A's on all of them, and only one of them was multiple choice. The rest were all short answer. So that completely wowed me, because as a freshman, it's really difficult to see that level of maturity and responsibility from the students. They still struggle a little bit with time management and getting all their work done, and I was floored. I was really, truly wowed by Lucy here. Then I had her again as a junior for anatomy. And again, there she wowed me. And there is where I really saw how great of a heart she has. Every day in class, she would tell the class, guys, I'm gonna make a Quizlet for Mrs. Moreno's quiz. I'll let you all know when it's ready. So she would create study guides for the class. And while talking to other seniors, oh yeah, Lucy has done that for history. She's done it for government. She's done it for this class, for that class. And I think that is so amazing, such a genuine heart that you have, Lucy, because you really are trying to help your classmates. And I am so proud of her. She even, I told her, I asked her, are you going to apply for Youth of the Month? She's like, I don't know. And I said, yes, you should apply for it. And so when she was told that she got the honor, she was so excited. She is one of those that is truly, she shines but does not boast. She's in the background doing everything. She is putting her best effort into everything. She currently right now already has 45 hours completed of college credit. So that means she's going to graduate with over 50 college hours. And she has over 1,000 hours of community service as well. So, and just an amazing, amazing student. I can honestly say I am very wowed by her, and I will never forget Lucy. I know that no matter how high she goes, how much she succeeds, I know that she is humble enough to always keep her feet on the ground. I know that you will succeed in anything that you go for, Lucy. I love you. Congratulations.
Hi, and good morning. So basically my speech is just going to be me saying thank you to everyone that deserves it. First off, I want to say thank you to my counselor, Ms. Dominguez, for constantly reminding the senior class to apply to scholarships and not to expect anything to be handed to you, that you have to fight for it and you have to, go get it. And also thank you for the baskets, considering all the college classes and all the work that is given, it's going to be totally needed. I also want to say thank you to Ms. Reyes, who's not here, but she's my UIL calculators coach, and she's honestly the best math teacher out there. Every time I was lucky enough to be in her class, I ended up understanding math, which is kind of difficult for me since I don't enjoy math. But I also want to thank Ms. Moreno for writing my recommendation letter and believing in me when they put me in her chemistry class when I was a freshman, and for always listening to me whenever I had issues or thoughts about someone or something. I also want to thank my parents who are not here today, but I know that I have made them proud, and that in everything that I have accomplished, and that hopefully I'm going to continue making them proud in everything I do. I want to thank my friends and the people that I have met throughout my high school years. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. Despite some downfalls, it has pushed me to be the best I could be, and not let those certain people get the satisfaction of being right. I would also like to thank my friends that are here for me today, supporting me, Gilbert and Chris. Thank you for taking your time and coming. I would also like to thank the Border Patrol for hosting this event and for giving recognition to those yes, that one, that word, to those that deserve it, which is my fellow recipients. But honestly, you can give thanks to everyone and everything, but you also have to give thanks to yourself, like a pat on the back. Because without your own commitment and motivation, you will not be where you are today. So if you guys haven't told yourself, good job to me, I am amazing, then go for it. Some self-appreciation is good for you mentally and physically. So to end my speech, I'm going to say a quote that I totally did not look up so I can sound inspirational. It's by Confucius. It's, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. So, thank you.
All right, thank you for that. Each recipient will receive a certificate on behalf of the United States Border Patrol, a certificate on behalf of the United States Congressman Henry Cuellar, letter of recognition on behalf of U.S. Senator Ted Cruz, certificate on behalf of Texas Senator Judith Santorini, certificate on behalf of Texas Representative Richard Peña-Raymond, certificate on behalf of Texas Representative Tracy O'King, certificate for Mid-Rio Grande AHEC and Hardship Book, medal on behalf of our Workmasters and Border Patrol, 2 tickets for an upcoming event on behalf of Sames Auto Arena, 3 free car washes on behalf of Royal Laser Car Wash, 2 vouchers for a free value meal on behalf of McDonald's, 1 voucher for a free case of Nestle Quick on behalf of LLF Nestle Quick, 1 month free voucher on behalf of Rock Fitness Center, a gift card on behalf of Super Transport International, certificate of achievement, recognition letter, certificate of party trays on behalf of Chick-fil-A. Yeah, everybody loves Chick-fil-A. And now, for the presentation of awards. Being ready for the award. From Harmony School of Excellence, Ángel Daniel Ramírez. From J.W. Nixon High School, Yahaira Colmenero. From Alexander High School, Marina Saldiva. From LBJ High School, Carla Andrade. From Martin High School, Mia Gomez Reyes. From San Agustin High School, Valeria Castañeda. From Stags Academy, Fabiana Alonso. From United High School, Gilberto Laredo Jr. From United South High School, Brian McShewing. And from Hector J. Garcia Early College High School, Lucia Flores. On behalf of the United States Border Patrol family, thank you partners, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and parents for helping us celebrate these exceptional students for their academic accomplishments. We truly appreciate the continued support from the Laredo community for attending today's event. I would also like to thank the administrators, staff, and educators of Hector J. Garcia Early College High School for hosting the ceremony. Without you, these incredible students would not be here today. I would like to turn the microphone over to Principal Jose Eduardo Naola for closing remarks.
It never ceases to amaze me, really, to see that the youth of Laredo is thriving. When you're young, you don't see this, but when you become older, and believe it or not, I'm getting there. We are always praying that the next generation will take over and guide us in the most successful and uneventful way. By looking at you guys, I can rest assured that the drivers of tomorrow are doing the best that they can to be the best version of themselves, and for that, I really congratulate you. We heard words like challenges. We heard words like making mistakes, continue learning, and take risks. Those are the things that make the growth mindset. And if anything, that's what we're here for in this earth. I'm humbled to see that these kids have embraced those type of commitments and values, because that truly is what it takes to be a human being. You never are gonna be risk-free, you're never gonna be mistake-free. So the only thing that you can do is, when you fall down, and I go back to the quote about Confucius, it was, or who was it? That when you fall down, you stand up again, take the dust off, and continue walking. That's what we can do. So I encourage you guys to take risks. I encourage you guys to don't be afraid of mistakes. Even though we sometimes want you to be perfect, it's good to make mistakes, because from those mistakes, you will learn. Thank you for teaching us, the adults, too, that there's a bright future ahead of us. And para todos los papás que están aquí este día con nosotros, les quiero agradecer de verdad, porque sin ustedes esto de verdad no sería posible. El trabajo que hacemos como educadores no sería posible, porque gracias a lo que ustedes le inculcaron a sus hijos, nosotros podemos continuar la labor de seguir educándolos. Muchísimas gracias a toda la comunidad. Everybody in the community has a saying in this. Border Patrol, exemplary behavior with recognizing the kids. And I cannot say anything else, but thank you very much. There's food, enjoy yourselves, and happy Wednesday. Thank you very much.